Alright, what's going on, guys? This is week 2, battle number 2 against Baker, who helped organize this league. I want to apologize to you guys because I recorded myself while playing, but I don't know if I guess I just clicked the wrong button or something, but it didn't actually record my voice. So all I have right now is just a video of the match. So it's not going to be like genuine, like me reacting in the moment, but I'm going to try to recreate it as best as I can. It was a really fun series, and I just wish I would have recorded my voice because, you know, it's always more fun to hear me in the moment, like reacting, like, saying, "Oh wow," or "Oh, good move," or like, that kind of stuff. But anyways, I'm watching my battle right now. Hopefully, we learn in the process through this. It's always good to rewatch your battles anyway. So I'll talk about like what I was thinking and like maybe what I should have done. But yeah, anyways, here's week 2, battle 2. So I was checking out his team, and he brought a lot of ghosts, dark, and just things that like Hatterene didn't like. So I figured Hatterene might not be the play. So I brought Galarian Weezing with a neutralizing gas because that allowed Intellion and Dracovic to just click water moves. Surfesh is really good. He's got coverage move for just about every typing. He's got Close Combat, Brave Bird, Leaf Blade, and Poison Jab. Like, that just hits everything. So I'm bringing that in the back along with Dracovic as Choice Banded. The reason I go Banded over Scarf is because with Intellion putting up max Airstream right next to it, it gives it enough speed to where it's basically Scarf. So, and plus 2, his team is really, really slow, so I don't really need the speed. In fact, I'm a little bit wary of Trick Room because I like to bluff Trick Room with my Hatterene and DD combo. I actually didn't even bring Trick Room this week. I swapped it out last minute with Mystical Fire because I was looking at his team and I didn't have any way of really touching Ferrothorn. And plus 2, he's got a lot of special attackers. So if I can at least get a Mystical Fire off, lower his attack, then that's always in our favor. But bad thing about Hatterene outside of Trick Room is it's always going to go last because of how slow it is. And I thought about breeding up a new Hatterene to try to have it not max speed, but at least have 31 EVs in it. But I didn't do that. So let's see, what did I do turn 1? I wasn't paying attention. I was like rambling. Sorry about that. Let's see. So Gastron, yeah. So here he swaps in his Gastron, but I think he forgot about neutralizing gas. Because obviously with Intellion there, I'm gonna want to click a water move. So here I go for Max Geyser. Now I remember. And then I find out that his Gengar is sashed. And then I put up the rain. And then Gengar goes Psychic. And unfortunately that takes out our Weezing. Weezing's really good defensively, but the special defense is really lacking. So I probably should have EV'd it there to take at least one Psychic. Because if I still would have had neutralizing gas here, it might have helped me out. But that's okay. I think here, yeah, we go for the Leaf Blade into the Gastrodon, and then I'd go max Airstream just to speed everybody up here. And I take out the Gengar just because. Why did I take out the Gengar? It's just fast. I don't know what Gastrodon wanted to go for here, but when you're 4 times weak to a grass move, always click the grass move, right? See, when you're playing, like, feels like everything's going by really, really fast. But here, as I'm watching this and we're like communicating here, this is really slow. This is, yeah. Oh, now I remember what I said during the match. She swapped out twice, which in singles is good, but in doubles, not as much. I think I think that's what gave me game one, is that he swapped out a lot, and I was able to get a lot of hits off with Intellion here. See, because there we're able to take Primarina down to half. And Leaf Blade comes out. I don't know if that crit mattered. I think I remember saying in game that Surfetch is just so good with that leak. It's like, I don't know what the percentage is, but if it's like, it feels like 50% crit rate, which is really, really good, especially in this metagame. Alright, so Scrafty comes out, and fortunately, I'm scrappy, so I don't get intimidated. And then Intellion doesn't care about the attack drop. So here, what did I go for? Oh, that's right, Poison Jab. Yeah, Poison Jab into the Primarina, and then Airstream into the Scrafty. Everything about Scrafty is it's got Fake Out, and that move is so good. I'm not a normal doubles player. This is like the first season I've ever tried to even play doubles. So like in my mind, I'm not even thinking Scrafty is gonna fake me out. I'm just thinking go damage. And so the better play here would have been to kill the Primarina, because had I remembered that, you know, Scrafty runs Fake Out, then I let it fake me out, and then I kill, you know, the Primarina before it kills, you know, the Surfetch. So Surfetch would have still been alive had I gone after Primarina, and then Scrafty would be, you know, I could do the same thing again. You know, next turn, hit it with an air move, and then Scrafty's still here and can hit the Primarina for the Poison Jab. Oh yeah, I remember debating here what to go for. I figured since I was in the rain and should be faster than the Primarina, that, you know, that Fish's Rain is going to hurt a lot. So here I just take out the Gengar. And then Dracovic takes out Primarina. And that's game one. So I played pretty well. I think he had a plan set, and we kind of thwarted it with the neutralizing gas, and then he had to switch out twice, right? So that gave me 2 free moves off the Intellion, which, you know, when it's Dynamax with the Life Orb, it's just going for damage. It's very frail, so you can't ignore it. But that also, you know, hurts us too, because it's so frail. I have to go for the right move into the right Pokemon, or I'll lose my Intellion. So here, this is where I thought he would bring Trick Room, because he saw how speedy I was, and I thought that's how he would adjust. So then my way of adjusting was to go Indeedee Hatterene, and let him set up Trick Room for me. And then I wanted to bring Weezing again, but I just knew Surfetch was so good at taking out most of his team Just being able to ignore the Intimidate and just go for damage, go for crits is really, really good. Intellion, honestly, I don't know why I think I should have brought Weezing in the second match too, just because it really did mess up his team. That Storm Drain, being able to ignore it was really, really good. All right, so see here, I don't get the lead that I was expecting. I get Gengar and Scrafty, which is not good because these two Pokemon just mess up Indeedee and Hatterene, which I think that's what he really, really prepped for, right? He really, really prepped for the Hatterene and Indeedee combo. And so basically here, I'm going to see exactly what it does to me. So I just go for the typical follow me, and then go for Dazzling Gleam just to get rid of and get some damage out. Now that I know that Gengar is fast, there's no point in trying to kill it in the first turn. And then I was not expecting Sludge Wave. I was just knowing that like he was gonna go for the go for the. I was thinking I at least took away the Shadow Ball, right? Because if he knows I'm gonna do Follow Me, so he can't just Shadow Ball for free because Indeedee is immune. And I'm Leftovers Hatterene. I don't know what other move I could have, or other item I could have put on it. This is kind of like a last minute. Well, let me put Leftovers. So here I want to get rid of that Gengar because that Sludge Wave is really strong. And I know Indeedee or Hatterene is going to go down here, but don't really have any way of preventing it. Here's the bad thing about being outside of Trick Room is that Hatterene kind of becomes useless. Going last in the doubles is really, really bad. So I'm just kind of like debating, okay, do I go for the Psychic and hope he ignores the Indeedee, or do I try to swap out? But the bad thing is that nobody on my team really takes the Sludge Wave. So yeah, I end up deciding to just protect. And he does go for that second Sludge Wave. And I remember in game, I couldn't remember how much Sludge Wave did to me, so I didn't know if I was going to live or die. And so, I should have been paying attention more to see like how much it did. And then maybe I could have saved it, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't really have any good switch-ins. Yeah, so see here would have been good to bring Galarian Weezing because neutralizing gas would have made this water move safe. And then at the last minute, I decided to just go for Psychic on the Primarina, and just in case if I do live, I'll get some damage off of it. But here comes the Gastrodon. See, so here, if I would have brought Weezing, could have swapped out. And then in the moment, I wasn't thinking, oh, he's going to swap in Gastrodon. I was just thinking, oh, let me go for a strong move to get rid of Gengar because it's really annoying. But I really should have thought, okay, there's really no point in trying to save Hatterene, because it doesn't matter whether Gengar goes for Sludge Wave or not. It's whatever move it clicks, it's going to be able to take it out. But yeah, here I go for the Max Geyser and just give it a nice boost. But luckily here, this in game, I remember actually saying, "Wait, is that a misplay?" Because I don't know if he meant to, give his Gastrodon a speed boost, or not speed boost, Spatak boost. But now I'm looking at a Dynamax Primarina, which is scary, and a 2-stage boosted Gastrodon, and now I can't go for my stab moves, right? So yeah, both Pokemon are really scary here. The way I think in doubles is, I think, okay, got to take out the threat first, and then worry about the non-threat later. But here, both of them are threats, so I can only choose one. And because Hatterene is slow, it's going to be the last one to move, and it's basically useless. It doesn't matter what move I click here, it's gone here. So see, here's where I thought, maybe if I would have brought a faster Hatterene, since I'm not running Trick Room, the faster Hatterene with the speed boost might have been able to get a attack off here, because I mean his Pokemon are slow too. But nope, not fast enough. And then that Earth Power almost takes me out. Alright, and then this is like the flaw in my team. It's like really weak to fairy moves, so yeah, that's pretty much over here. I guess the safest thing here that I could have done was actually have targeted the Gastrodon with my Max Airstream, and then targeted the Primarina with the Poison Jab. Because if the Gastrodon protects, it's Max Airstream's still going to go through it, and it might not have picked up the KO, but it would have done something. And then the Surf Edge might have been able to take care of the Primarina. I remember when I was originally recording this, I even said I didn't do any calcs. I have no idea what kills what, or what ranges I needed to be in to, kill off this Pokemon. But here I'm just kind of like, dang, I don't have any way of really touching this Primarina now. It's just so especially bulky, and I can't go for my water moves because Gastrodon's here to absorb all of them. So he cleans up really well, adjusts really well in game 2. Like I said, I was expecting Trick Room, but instead I got, his original counter to the Hatterene and DD combo. So then I say, well, Hatterene is useless. Doesn't seem like he wants to bring Trick Room. So then I'll just basically try to go for the same thing I did game 1. I think one thing I'm learning is that I shouldn't be afraid to go for the same strategy twice in a row. I know that it looks bad that I lost that one with that combo, but I think that combo might have won me the second, or the third one, because Indeedee Hatterene, still would have inside a Trick Room would have posed a threat. Even if it's not inside a Trick Room, it's playing mind games with them, right? Like, it's kind of like, okay, are you going to go for Trick Room? Do you think I'm going to go for Trick Room? But instead, I decided to go for the Intellion Drakovich combo, which is really, really strong. Don't get me wrong. But when I bring Drakovich and Surfetch, that makes me like really weak to fairy moves. Which I think by game 3 for sure he realizes, wow, Dynamax Primarina actually just wins. Alright, so game 3. So yeah, so this time he does lead off Reuniclus Crafty. And so now I know 100% he's going to go for Trick Room. See, and I remember in game I was not even thinking about Fake Out. I was just like, let's try to get rid of this Reuniclus before it gets off Trick Room. I should be able to, you know, knock it out with Crunch, but you know, with the I'm Choice Banded, but with the Intimidate, he, you know, it was a roll. Like in my head, it was a roll. It's like maybe I don't. So here he goes for the Fake Out. See, and that's kind of scary because he could have faked out the Drakovich, and then I would have gotten nothing out of this turn. But I do pick up the KO on Scrafty. And then I'll go for the Crunch. But it does not kill. Now I kind of want to calc that because, you know, that, I don't know. Like, there's a reason why Drakovich players always click Vicious Rend. It's just always like the best move to go for. So he was max HP. I think he was max defense. No, I don't think he was max defense. But he definitely was max HP. And it actually turns out Vicious Rend would have, let's see. Yeah, Vicious Rend would have actually knocked it out. That's crazy. But maybe not. I don't know how it works when in doubles, to be honest. Whether Vicious Rend gets this double boost if it goes before the Pokemon it's targeting, or if it just doesn't go first. I should look that up. But anyways, he does get that Trick Room off, and it just kind of like neuters my team. But I do get the switch in correct here, because I knew he was going to go for the max Starfall, and you know, I don't want to lose Drakovich for nothing, so I was like, let me switch in Wheezing, and then Neutralizing Gas, and then I'm free to click the Water move. But I don't even go for it. You know, I go for the the airstream here for speed boost. You know, I'm in Trick Room, so it doesn't really matter. I think the play, I don't know, Max Geyser would have been fine, but here for sure, Max Geyser is not the play anymore. But see, I wouldn't have targeted the Reuniclus. I don't know. I don't know what the play really would have been there. This Primarina is just a big problem. And then I should have known that this Earth Power would have killed. Because then I go for the water move, and that's what, you know, gives him a boost. And then, so yeah, at least here, if I would have gotten some damage off Primarina, then maybe, but I think it's kind of game once he got the Trick Room up. And I wonder if like switching out Weezing was even the right play, because I mean, if I let Dragovich die, you know, 3 turns ago, we're still in the same position, right? But at least Weezing would have been at full right now. And yeah, let's see. So I go for a Protect here. And then, you know, again, I'm staring at 2 Pokemon that like really threaten my team. And so I really can't decide on who to even target. But now looking at it, I should have targeted the Primarina. Because like he's not really threatened by the Intellion. It's just gonna die with any move. See, if Weezing was there right now, at least like Weezing could have tanked the hit or two. And I really needed Surfetch outside of Trick Room to like give myself a chance. But right there, that's pretty much a game. Yeah, Baker played really well. He really prepped. He knew exactly what to bring. But yeah, really good game. I had a lot of fun. We had a little post-interview talk, and yeah, he was really happy that, you know, he finally got to play an opponent with like I don't want to like hype myself up, but at least like I know what I'm doing, right? And like this is actually like a close match. Like had things gone differently, like, you know, it could have gone my way, but it went his way. But yeah, like I'll get to play him I think in a couple weeks, and in the singles league, and then, you know, we always play everybody in the doubles league twice, so I'll get to play him one more time. But yeah, guys, thanks for checking out the battle.